So in short, affiliate means that you're recommending something to somebody and you're giving them a link so they can buy it. And when they click on that link, you get a commission. Okay, it's that simple. That's affiliate. Step-by-step masterclass in affiliate marketing. Yes! I have been looking so much forward to this, and I've been planning it for a while for you, and here we are. So what I suggest is that you save this video, bookmark it, and then use it to step-by-step do this so that you can get started easily and fast. Okay? My name is Mette, and I'm 58 years old, and I just started this journey a few months ago, and I'm already starting to make money, and I'm going to show you exactly how. I'm not going to be doing it smart and fast and go, you just do this, this, and this. I'm going to show you step by step how we're going to do this so that you can copy it and do it. All right? So first thing we need a few things. So if it feels overwhelming, just take a break and take a few breaths, okay? Because it isn't overwhelming. It's really easy once you know how to do it. So just breathe. It isn't dangerous. It isn't difficult. It is step by step, super easy. I'm going to show you how. So I'm at Hostinger, which is a web host. They host your web page. And I would be super, super happy if you would use the link in my description to start your Hostinger subscription. So what you do is you click on the link and you get to a website where you can claim a deal and pick your perfect plan. And before you do that, you can find a domain, which is really important, right? So in the menu here, we have domains. And you can search and buy a domain for yourself in minutes, or you can generate one using AI. So a few things about that. You've picked a niche. If you followed me, you've downloaded my free ebook. Put a link to it in the description as well. The free ebook and the cheat sheet. So you pick a niche and pick something that you really like. Imagine yourself doing this 2 days a week, 3 days a week. So it has to be something that you want to work with for a year to build this beautiful, beautiful empire of yours, right? So let's pick a niche, and your website, your web URL should reflect that. It's a great idea for building trust that your website or your URL is your name. However, for me, and this might apply to you as well, my name is Mette Glargaard, and it's a Danish name, and nobody can pronounce it in North America. Trust me, I've tried. I've been called Mette, Meta, Myrte. It's just impossible. So what I did is I chose something without my surname. So people only have to relate to my first name. And because it's special, they can remember my first name, Mette. So I chose mettesjoy.com. Yay! So pick something that you want to work with. And let's say you want to work with some kind of craft, or you want to work with health and wellness, or you want to work with finance. Use your name and put something in there. Today we rarely have to write the URL to a website in the search bar up here. So it doesn't matter if it's pretty long. Not, of course, a kilometer long, but it's okay if it's like Barbara's crafting website, right? That's okay. So choose something that you like. And if you have doubts whether it's good or not, then ask your audience. Go online and ask your audience. And so you can find a new domain here. And as you could see on the previous page, Hostinger has a sweet deal right now. For only $2.99 a month, you can get your own website. Once you have picked your domain, You go to log in at Hostinger when you've chosen a subscription. You log into Hostinger. The first thing you see here when you log into Hostinger is that they are already, like from the get-go, offering you affiliate, right? So if you refer other people to Hostinger, you can also make money. And the cool thing about affiliate, and I'm going to say that to begin with, is when you click on someone's affiliate link, it doesn't cost them anything. It's not like, I get 10% from this service and you have to pay those 10%. No. Those 10% are taken from the profit of the company. So you don't have to worry that it's going to cost your people that you refer to more. It's the same price. And for all, 99% of all affiliate services, you can also use the discount codes like I did with Syllabi, where I told you the discount code when you sign up for that. So that's good. So in short, affiliate means that you're recommending something to somebody and you're giving them a link so they can buy it. And when they click on that link, you get a commission. Okay? It's that simple. That's affiliate. So if there's something, think about it. Is there something that you really, really like? So the easiest access to affiliate is through Amazon. So think about it. What do you buy on Amazon that you really, really like? What do you use that you buy online that you really, really like and that you want to recommend? Because if you have the need for that product, there are tons of people out there also needing that product. Okay? So whether it's courses or guides or products or a certain type of food or a certain type of clothes or a certain type of book, there's an affiliate service for it. You can recommend what you like, what you are aligned with to others and make money from that. It's amazing. So when you're recommending something that you like, you're helping them. So they're helping you. So it's a win-win for the business, for you, and for whoever clicks on your link. Okay, so we're in Hostinger's site here. And you can see I have 2 domains with Hostinger right now. And Mettes Joy is one of them. What I do is I click Manage. And as you can see, this is fantastic. Because here you can see some of the details. If you want to set up your email server, I'm not going to show you that today. If you want to set up your email server on an outside program, so for example, Outlook, you can do that here. But they actually made a domain checklist. Step by step. It's really easy. Register your domain. I've done that. Create your website. Get hosting. I want to create a website. Next. And you can choose the builder and you can choose WordPress. I know that the website builder is a little cheaper, but if you someday want to move hosting, your hosting from Hostinger to somewhere else, another hosting service, it isn't for sure that you can just move it like that. It can be a hassle. That's why I never recommend Wix and all those other services where you can build a website in 1, 2, 3. So I don't recommend that. Do the WordPress, even though it's a little more bothersome. Do that. And I'll show you how to really simply do this. Next. Admin language and email. Yep, that's all good and done. And what is this? Well, I'm building a blog because I want to recommend stuff, and that's a blog. I write posts about stuff. So let's see. It recommends some pre-built websites that are blogs. Yeah, let's just go with hosting a blog. And as you can see, it starts building it for you. What will your website look like? Well, I like this one. I like feminine colors. It doesn't make much of a difference. But you can see here what the front page will look like. And of course, you replace these photos with photos of you or something pretty instead. Let's see what other options there are. Page layout for the front page. Yeah, this is more my liking. Let's see, 3. Nope, I don't want that. This one. Okay, so let's go with that one. Next. And it recommends some plugins. Context forms, I don't need that for right now. All-in-one SEO, yep, I definitely want that. Email marketing by Omniscient. No, I normally recommend GetResponse. Also, if you downloaded my material, there is a link to GetResponse in my material. Google Sitekit, absolutely, and Akismet, absolutely, for sure. If you already have Google Analytics, for sure, choose these two. And if you don't have Google Analytics yet, it's not important to begin with. You can put that on later. So just leave that for now. Next. Domain name. And we're going to go with Metis Joy because I already own that. See, now it's installing WordPress for you. It's literally that easy. Click, click, click. What do I want it to look like? Click, click, click. Done. So while we're waiting for this, I am going to take you today, I'm going to take you through this process, and I'm going to show you how to create the post for the first product that I want to recommend. A product that I'm a digital nomad, and I've been a digital nomad for the last, since 2017, really. And once I discovered this a few years back, I am not traveling without it. Again, I'm 58. And sometimes, I trip or I stub a toe or I have pain in an elbow or, pain is part of getting older, even though doing yoga and going for walks and all the beautiful stuff that we can do, dancing, I dance a lot. So sometimes you'll have pain, and I have this really beautiful cold laser pain device that I'm using, and I'm going to show you that, and I'm going to show you how I create a blog post promoting that. So it's really easy. And you can see how long this video takes. That's how long it's going to take you to set it up and create your first product. And you're golden. I go from there, right? So the next thing is marketing, and that's where your faceless channel comes in. And I've already covered that in some videos. But if you have questions, don't hold back. Ask them. And also, please tell me where you are watching this video from. I know it's kind of corny because every creator says, tell me where you're from. But I'm actually really curious where you're from. I want to see who am I reaching? Who's here with me? That's so fun. We're doing this together, and I want to know where you are. It can take up to half an hour for the system to install WordPress. So don't worry, go make yourself a cup of tea and come back and refresh the dashboard. So you can see now that I have got a new button here called WordPress Admin. And when I click that, it's redirecting me to my new WordPress website. Ta-da! Here we are. As you can see, there are some really nice tutorials here. How to make a website, simple, quick, and easy. How to easily manage Google tools with Google Sidekits. Take these tutorials, watch the videos, use them, learn from them because this is important. How to import images into WordPress. How to edit the footer in WordPress. So there's some stuff here, and there's lots more tutorials here, and that's one of the reasons why I recommend Hostinger, because it is so helpful. One of the things I appreciate more and more the older I get is community, and the fact that someone has taken the trouble to actually make a step-by-step tutorial of how to do stuff. And here I am doing a step-by-step tutorial, right? I've seen so many videos where people go, yeah, and then you click there and you do this and you do this and you do this and then bam. And it's never true. It's never that easy. I have another project that I'm going to tell you about soon that ChatGPT actually said it's super easy. And I'm going to show you that it was not easy. I'm going to do a video about that. We have two things here. We have in a WordPress on a website, we have posts and we have pages. And when you're doing blogs, if I'm doing a website where the stuff that I'm writing about has nothing to do with each other, I'll create pages. But if I'm doing a blog where I'm promoting something, then it's definitely posts that I need. So I'll go over and I will click on posts and add new post. There we go. This is what it looks like when you're building a post. Oh, we have a little bit of wind here, so I'm behind screen. Sorry about that. And don't fret. It's not as complicated as it looks. Okay. So before we start building anything, I want to show you my process. And the first thing is, this is what I'm promoting. Okay. This is a painkiller device, I call it. And I bought this a few years ago, so it's an older model. But what you do is simply you click it to turn it on, and then you click again. And as you can see, there's a red light. Do not look at the red light directly. It's not good for your eyes. But this red light indicates where you are releasing pain. So if I have pain in my shoulder, for example, I will put it directly on my shoulder and I'll just sit with it. And there's a counter that counts down and I've set it to 10 minutes. So it says beep when it's done after 10 minutes. And here's the thing. This is an important little detail. The first time you use this device, you can be in more pain the next day. But then when you use it again, you will immediately, like in 12 hours, maybe even in 10 minutes, you will feel a difference and less pain. I absolutely love this device. And I only travel with a carry-on, right? So I have this in my carry-on all the time. Let me turn it off for now. Because see, I can't even operate this device. Well, I'm traveling with a carry-on only, right? So it's really practical that it fits into my carry-on. And the reason why I got this, it's kind of a funny story. I have never been in the ocean drunk. Okay, I don't go in the ocean when I've had alcohol. I don't judge what you do, but I don't go in the ocean when I've had alcohol. However, on my birthday last year, I've had a few mezcals and I was pretty toasted. And someone said, hey, let's go in the water. And I was like, yeah, let's go in the water. And I just threw myself in and it was pretty wavy and with strong currents. And within the first 2 minutes, a wave caught me and my right leg went snap. It felt like my leg broke off. It was really, really scary. So I swam to the shore and was sober immediately. Lesson learned. And I could hardly walk home. My leg was still there. It wasn't broken, but my knee had been, is it strained or sprained? Sprained, right? Sprained. So it was very painful. And for 3 days, I was just sitting on the couch. I couldn't walk. I couldn't move. And it was super painful. We went back to Canada for Christmas, and I got a treatment at a physiotherapist with cold laser for the pain, which was amazing. Like the first time she used it, I had more pain the next day. And then the second time I got the treatment, it was better right away. I was lying on this massage bed for 20 minutes and got the laser treatment. And immediately when I got up, I felt better. I was like, what the? This is amazing. I need that. And these treatments were $135 each time. And guess what this costs? $136. So I was like, you know what? Even if it doesn't work as well, then it's still a really good investment. I want to try it. So I went on Amazon and I researched the different types and the different brands there is. And I looked at reviews and I picked one, and it came in the mail like 2 days later, and I used it and it worked. Wow. Mind blown, right? So I saved $135, sorry, to the very nice lady who gave me the treatments at the physiotherapist. So I saved those $135, and we could go traveling. And I had this because it actually took me like 6 months to heal it with exercising, and I got X-rays from Mexican doctors who said, yeah, you still need to take it easy because at 58 we don't heal as fast, right? So, but the pain was gone thanks to this. So I always carry it with me, and it's such a nice thing to connect over. If I meet someone on my travels who are in pain, I can say, hey, would you mind meeting up for half an hour and I'll show you this and use it on you and see if it helps 2 days in a row. I think it'll be amazing. So anyway, this is what I want to promote because you can hear I'm pretty excited about it. It helped me a lot. So I'll jump to my browser, and I have already done this. So I'm just showing you that it's at affiliateprogram.amazon.com, right? This is where you sign up, and it's a pretty easy process. And again, they show you click, 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 step by step how to do this so that you can recommend products and earn commissions. It's very easy. There are some details around this that is beneficial to learn, and that's why in my material, the free ebook that I have, there's a link to it in the description that I have made for you. I recommend ASM, Amazing Selling Machine. And there's a link in the materials because there's some finer nuances. And it's, again, I love the step-by-step things. So I have recommended this program to you to learn even more about affiliate once you kind of get started. But to make it simple, what you do is you sign up for Amazon Associates. And once you've got that, whenever you go to Amazon, it will have an extra toolbar up here. Influencers and Associates site stripe. And see, this is so cool. They're always recommending what is trending on Amazon. But for now, we are interested in this product, which I found. And once I'm on the page for the product and I've decided that this is the product I want to recommend, I just click Get Link. And there you see, Amazon generates a link for me that I can copy and put in my blog post that people can click on. So, and there's much more. There's resources, and you can download pictures and sometimes videos, and sometimes they recommend text, or, you know, there's lots of branching out and nuances. So, so the commission rate on this is not very high. It's 1%, but it doesn't matter so much to me because what is important is that I am recommending. There's some of the some of the other cold laser therapy devices that are on Amazon that gives me a higher commission, But I don't care about that because this is the one I've tried and tested, and this is the one that I know works. And one really cool thing about this, so I have the old model that is a few years old, and this is the new and updated model, and they are giving you this stand with the device, which is super practical. I wish I had had that so that you don't have to sit and hold it, right? Of course, they keep improving. That's very cool. And as you can see, this is also for your pets. So it's safe to use on your dog or your cat or your horse or whatever. If you have an animal that is in pain, it is safe to use for that as well. When I'm ready to put the link in my blog post, I'll just copy it from here. But for now, let's go to ChatGPT and tell it, web search, look at, and give me a text for a blog post to recommend this. I have used it for over a year, and it really works. I first went to a physiotherapist and paid $135 for one treatment. Then found this, so it saves me money. The first treatment can cause what do we say, a little more pain, but already the second treatment will make you drop your jaw in amazement. I think that's enough for now. I don't know if I should tell my personal story. We'll look at this, but for now, let's give it this and see what it creates. Okay, so it gives me a text, and I'm gonna ask it, is this text SEO optimized, which is really important. You always have to make sure that your texts are SEO optimized. And see, here is fantastic. So here it actually explains what we can do to enhance its search engine optimization. And I'm simply going to ask it, rewrite with SEO in mind, please. Okay, so I'm reading this. Cost effective, convenient. Yes. Okay. I wanted to add some things. Okay. I want to add something to it because my story is important. I think it's important, at least. So let's say maybe you be the judge of that. Because ChatGPT knows a lot more about marketing and search engine optimization than I do. So I'm going to trust that it'll create the best post possible. I went in the ocean in Mexico. and sprained my knee badly. And had pain for 6 months. Well, no, I didn't have pain for 6 months, from months until I found cold laser treatment. I travel as a digital nomad, so treatments are not always accessible. Don't have to be good at spelling here. ChatGPT will take care of that for me. I'm not native English, so it's okay. Treatments are not always accessible. And with this, I can bring it with me in my carry-on. Being 58, there is regularly something that needs a little TLC, and then it's nice to have. I got a back injury when I was young, in my 20s, and if I don't dance and do yoga and long walks regularly, I can get some back pain. And this, let me tell you, I have felt blessed to travel with this more than once, and it's nice to have. Let's add something about this, if you think. Okay, and I'm going to ask again, is this SEO optimized? Good. So it says yes, and it gives me some ideas. So what it does, for example, it gives me a header tag: my journey to portable pain relief with the TENS unit. I think this one, let's jump back to the website and add that as a title, but I want to put in TENS unit for pain. So I have to choose a block. It's one of those things when you're not native English. It's funny, I always have problems with dog and duck and duck and duck. First time I was in Canada and someone asked me, what is your favorite food? And I said, it's dog. And they were like, you eat dogs in Denmark? And I was like, yeah, every Christmas and, other times a year when we feel like it. And she was horrified, this new friend of mine, until we realized that I didn't say dog, I said duck. That was what I meant. So learning to put the emphasis right is really important. So I am to choose a block. Okay. So image, media and text. This is what I'm looking for. Media and text. And I'm going to upload this image. And then here I can write the content. So it starts out with, after a severe knee sprain from an ocean mishap in Mexico, I endured months of persistent pain. As a 50-year-old digital nomad, I think it's a little impersonal. I want to start out with something else, like, I love jumping in the ocean, body surfing and floating, sometimes the ocean doesn't like me. And of course you can just accept whatever ChatGPT gives you, but I like to make it a little more personal, so it's my personal style. And of course I could write it all myself, but since I'm not a native English speaker, I would probably have to use ChatGPT anyway to have it edited and corrected for grammar problems and, you know, all that. Proofread. But sometimes the ocean doesn't like me. How would that work? There we go. I love jumping in the sea, body surfing, floating, and feeling the waves, but sometimes the ocean doesn't love me back. During one of my aquatic adventures in Mexico, yeah, this is much better. A powerful wave caught me off guard, leaving me with a painfully sprained knee. To put the price issue in there. Merge the two versions so it's better, and give me the blog post without formatting. There we go. There we go. See, now it's put the price thing in there. There we go. That also means that it has taken out the link, but that's really easy to put in. So let's just copy this first section and see if that matches. That's pretty good. Let's make it the text a little smaller. Control A. So I mark everything, and here I have the typography, the font size. Sorry for my bad English. And I click this little filter thing, size custom, and I can see that it's 1.25. So let's go 1. It's a little too small. Let's see, 1. Yeah, 1.5. See, so I can use this slider, or I can manually change it. Okay, 1.25 is actually not too bad. There we go. Okay, and now I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller so it matches the text. There we go. And over here in the side we have alternative text. So I want to write tense painkiller device. Painkiller cold laser device. Because if there should be someone out there who cannot see the picture, then this will be the text that is shown instead. And I'm not quite sure about this, but if someone is blind, this text will describe what it is a picture of, which is super helpful to people who have problems seeing. So we have our first, we have a title, and we have the first part, the first text, and let's choose another block with just text, a paragraph, and let's jump over and we have a heading here. Good. So I'll just get that, and I'll change this to a heading. Boop. There we go. And I'll choose another block for the paragraph. Go back, get the next paragraph, and paste that in there. And we have another heading coming. Benefits And it's super important that you use these headings as actual headings, because Google is going to index them, and other search machines are going to index them from this. So I'm not sure I want these headings, but it's important that we use headings so that Google can index, and the search engine optimization is great. And I'm going to come back to that, but let's just finish this first. This. And this I'm going to do as a list. There we go. See how easy it is? You just choose the right block and it will do it for you. Heading. We have another heading here, considerations. There we go. And the next text. Paragraph. Whoop. And I can also just click enter after I did a section. I can click enter and it will automatically ask me to choose a new block, a type of block. So it wants me to link to a TENS comprehensive guide. I don't think I want to do that. I don't want to link out of this block and distract with other links. So I'll just take this and copy my text in. And I'll end it with, thank you so much for being here. If you have questions, feel free to get in touch. And on my website, my email is going to be there, and there's going to be a contact form and all that. So I don't have to write my email here. I prefer not to write my email on web pages like this, because sometimes they have, are they called scrapers or crawlers, that go through the net and see if they can find email addresses that then they sell to companies for spam email. So I don't want more spam email. Feel free to get in touch. Best regards, Mette Klargaard. And then I want to put a little picture of myself, because when we put pictures of ourselves in our posts, we connect with the reader and it feels more personal. Let's go with this one. This is a good one. I like that one. So let's see when it uploads, because I'm walking here. You can see when it's kind of grayed out like this, that means it's uploading, and this might be a too big version for the internet, but let's see. And while we're waiting for it to load, let's go Mette walking without pain. Yes. Okay, and let's make that a little smaller. We don't need it to be so big. Like that. That's perfect. Okay, so let's go over the post. You can read it and change something if you want to change something in the text. I think I want this down there. First impressions of cold laser pain therapy. So I get some of my keywords in there. Keywords are what people will use to search for it, so it'll be indexed by the search engines as cold laser pain therapy, and that's good, because that's probably what people are looking for when they look for it. Benefits of the TENS and considerations. So it made this about the pain, and I really like that because it's honest. I want to be as authentic and honest as possible. I don't want to bullshit people. Sorry to those of you who don't like cuss words. I don't like to be as people. I want to be honest. So the conclusion. I think I would, instead of saying conclusion, that's a little like AI-ish. I want to write, I take my tens everywhere. So I mentioned the tens again, right? And always put this, don't cheat people, because you're not taking anything from them by doing affiliate, right? So please tell them upfront that it's at no additional cost to you, right? So be honest. So what we need to do now is put the link in there. I'm going to jump over here and get the link. Copy. Jump back. So what I'm going to do is every time it's mentioned, the tens unit, I'm going to make it into a link. And I simply mark it, and then a little panel comes up, and I write the URL, and I want it to open in a new window or a new tab always, so that they don't go away from my blog. I want them to stay on my blog, and for the link to open in a new tab, right? So they have both my blog and the new tab open. Okay. There we go. And let's see. This, the same. Put a link in and open a new tab. There we go. Bum, bum. Okay, here's another one. Tens. And another one. So it's really, really clear how to get to this product, right? Okay, that's about it. That's roughly, this is it. Now you have your first post and your first affiliate. And I'm gonna say publish. Bloop. Are you ready to publish? Yes, please. And I can always go and change it. I can add tags, I can add hashtags, I can do all kinds of stuff with it afterwards, but this is one way of doing it. So we have our first post, and let's click view post and see what it looks like. So as you can see, that looks pretty good, I think. I do think this should be a little smaller, and this should be a picture of the tens unit. So let's jump back. And featured image is the one that looked like a tongue that we don't want. Let's do this instead. There we go. And again, write a alternative text, tens pain killer device. There we go. Okay, so I wanted this to be a little smaller. Let's say 20. And save. I will go and look at it. Preview in a new tab. There you go. I changed the picture. right? And here's my blog post. And as you can see, every time you move your mouse over the link that I made, 10th unit, there we go. And it's here. So it works. I would probably prefer that links were underlined so that people know that they can click there. And I still want this to be a little smaller. So let's make this a little bit smaller. So the shortcut key for underlining stuff is Control U. So I'll just highlight this and go Control U, and I'll do the same here. Control U, and the same here. Control U, and Control U, and save. And back to my blog post here, and bam. Now you can see that every time the link is mentioned, it is actually underlined. Oh, I think the 10s here should be all capitals. And you know, there's always like little stuff like that. You can sit in and change a little here and a little there. And there's a lot more we can do with this. But I wanted you to show how easy it is and how fast it can be done to actually get your stuff online, right? So for now, this is it. And I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that you will take the opportunity to allow yourself to recommend good stuff to other people and make some money in the process. Okay? And I put a link so you can go and check out what the page look like now. I put a link in the description, and you can see what the final result is for this, so that you can see I've changed little things, and maybe some of it will inspire you. So take care, and see you soon again. And go get them, build that empire. Woo!